It's really important to me, and it's really important to our club here too. It's our first time competing, in the top eight in Champions League, and playing against Malaga, which is arguably one of the best teams, if not the best team in Champions League, is going to be a real task for us, and we excited about it. And I'm excited to be able to come back there and experience the energy in Carpena. Like I've been telling my teammates already, how the fans are before the game even starts. They're already into the game, and you can really feel the energy in the arena. So we have to really make sure that we start off well, because things can get really loud really fast in there, and the energy from the crowd just helps the team play that much better. I mean, I've been watching Malaga play for the last few years, and every time I see a game at home, I see the energy of the crowd change the game. Like just like when I was there. So I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, it'll feel good if just like I came to visit Melvin. Not last, the year before last, and I got to come to practice and to the arena and to the game, and I mean it felt like being at home. I mean that's where Malaga holds a very special place in my heart. That's where me and my wife decided to grow our family, and when we made that decision, we had our daughter shortly after that. We have a little Malagueña, so and she loves to call herself a Malagueña, by the way. So that place will always have a special place in my heart. I message Alberto on his photos when I see, he won, which is maybe yearly. I comment on his photos because, he's doing a great job, there. He's been doing a great job since he's been there. So, I'm super happy for him. I talk to a lot of the guys, here and there, but not as many people as I do, as I talk with Melvin. I talk to him more often than, anybody else. Man, the thing I remember most was probably coming back from Valencia, that whole flight where, everybody was celebrating. And then when we got to the airport, we didn't even get outside before we were greeted by the fans. And, they just embraced us and showed us so much love. That whole experience was amazing. But I also remember how difficult it was because we were away. We were the road team the whole Eurocup, so that was a big deal. And we did a lot of traveling to win, but we made it happen. Man, amazing, amazing. I've always watched watched Unicaja and watched the games, and I know a lot of the guys on the team, so I like to check on my friends and see how they're doing. And I mean, you guys are one of the best teams in Europe, one of the most winning teams in Europe over the past few years. Like that's undeniable. So it's you guys have been doing really good. Yeah, it's very important. We set out early this year. We didn't, really say our goals and, want to be boasting or say, we need to make the playoffs. We want to make the playoffs, but it's always been one of our goals, and we kept it to ourselves and just worked really hard, and we made it to the top eight. So it's gonna be a really tough task against you guys. I mean, I feel like I'm a competitor. I always feel like I have, you know, there's an opportunity to win and there's a chance to win. Anybody can lose any game. We have to play. I think how we start, in that first game is going to be really important. Um, but I feel like our team has played well on the road all year. Like even in the Italian league, we played really well on the road. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited to be able to play at Carpena again. I remember when I played there, when we played in Russia, and how fun the game was. We lost that game, so hopefully we could turn it around. But I didn't play against Bologna. I had a little back injury, but it's nothing serious, just something a couple days will fix. That's why I'm here at the gym now, about to get some work in, so I'll be ready. Weather for sure. The weather, I mean, it's the weather for sure, and just the let's see, just the way of living. I feel like it's a lot more relaxed in Spain. Here is also relaxed, but it moves a little faster than, Malaga. I like the really relaxed, calm, everything with patience. I like that lifestyle. So I think that's more Spain. But I mean, here is great too, and they love it here. But we do tend to come to Malaga once a year. We've been doing that for a while now. We'll pop in once a year in the summer or sometime during the year when we can. And my daughter loves it there. She loves it. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I remember them very fondly too. Like I said, not only Malaga, the city, the team, the fans, everybody there, hold a special place in my heart. So I'm excited to come back there and see you guys and compete against you guys and stay blessed.